Namaskar and hello everyone. I'm Aisha Raut, your host for today's episode for Babylon Kidcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about students' experiences for their ongoing SE journey. So let's start with introducing themselves.
Hi, my name is Adarsh Khadka. I'm a student of grade 10.
My name is Arshit Mishra. I'm from grade 10A2, studying in Babylon National School.
That's good, guys. Since you recently moved on from grade 9 to grade 10, how do you feel that is different? What is your current experiences? Do you think it's the same or do you find it more challenging?
It's pretty challenging because the courses are hard and grade 10 has pressure of SE, but our school has provided us ECA, CCA, which has helped us be free.
How about you?
Grade 10 is different from grade 9 because we are currently focusing on study and avoiding many EC and CCA activities. And we are also having tuitions from morning to evening, and the time management is a little hard.
So you guys must feel pretty tired, right?
Yes.
Since you guys recently moved on from a different grade, do you guys have a study schedule? Have you guys planned it out yet or still figuring it out?
I currently don't have any schedule for studying, and I'm trying to figure it out because it's really hard to manage time because of morning and evening tuition, and I get home late, and yeah, it's hard to manage time.
What about you, Adarsh?
Right now, I also don't have any study schedule, but I'm planning to make one.
That's good. You guys are recently moved on, so you guys are still figuring it out, which is good. I just hope you start doing it in time so that it's not very late for you guys. And I'd like to ask your target goal, since SE is referred as Iron Gate. Not right now, but previously it was referred as Iron Gate, and our parents still have that mindset that SE is very difficult. You guys are getting pressure from everywhere. So, what do you think is your goal for this year?
My goal for SE examination is 3.6 or a higher GPA, and I also want to implement the things I'm learning in the real world and not just on the examination and grades.
That's good. That's very good. What about you, Adarsh?
My goals for SE examinations isn't clearly defined, but I want to achieve great marks and I want to satisfy myself and I want to get in nice college.
So you definitely want to do better prepare from last time, which is very good. And do you guys have a strong and weak subject?
Yes.
What is your strongest and weakest subject? Let's talk
My
about it.
strongest subject is account because understand the fundamental of account, and it is really interesting to me. Yeah, my weakest subject is social studies. Previously, we were taught social studies in English, and it was pretty easy. But now we are studying a social subject in Nepali, Samajik Adhyan, and it is really hard to understand because of all the hard words in Nepali.
How about you, Adarsh?
My strongest subjects are compulsory math and additional math because I find calculations easy than others. But my weakest subjects are Nepali and Samajik because I found writing good Nepali and writing hard.
That's also another point, and I do feel like time management for examinations in Nepali subject is pretty hard, don't you think?
Yes, I think that time management is pretty hard and I'm trying to manage time practicing.
So you guys said you don't have a study schedule, but do you guys have a method that you use for remembering long answers or long points?
I study for 25 minutes and take a 10-minute break, and it helps me to freshen up my mind and study more.
How about you?
I use Pomodoro technique and sleep recall technique which helped me in grade 9 but I think it will help me in grade 10 too.
Definitely. Whatever you were learning previously, if you go from the same way, I feel like it would be very easy for you comparatively, right? So you've been using these study techniques, and how effective do you think they are?
I find it pretty effective because at grade 9 didn't used to study so hard. These techniques helped me so much.
So, what is your thoughts on SE when you first moved on to SE examinations? What did you guys feel like? Were you guys nervous? What was your
When I
reaction?
first heard about SE examination, I was pretty nervous as it is a really important examination for us, and there were fake news that the SE examination will be cancelled, and I was pretty confused too.
I also heard about that. Did you hear about the fake news spreading around that SE would be cancelled?
Yes, I heard about the fake news, but I thought it was real until I came to school. I was happy it was real.
Yeah, most students would be very happy realizing SE examination is cancelled. But now that it's not cancelled, you guys still need to study hard. So about this topic, we're pretty much done. There's one point I'd like to add that our school has gotten a bit more flexible compared to last time, since previously I just appeared SAE examination last year from the very same school. So comparatively, you guys are getting, the school's getting more flexible for you guys, and you guys are allowed to play sports and do ECA, CCA only for the first half, like only for the half year.
Yes, yes. It's until Dasai holiday.
Mm-hmm.
They will push us in after Dasai holidays. And I think it's a pretty good decision about our school because it helps us get refreshed and our mind will get refreshed.
Yeah, what about you, Arshit?
Yeah, I also think it's a good decision made by school because ECA and CCA activities will help the students freshen up their mind and feel stress free. And yeah,
Do you like ECA, CCA, or do you guys like studying more?
I like ECA and CCA more.
So
than
you
studying.
like sports very
Yeah,
much, right?
yes, yes.
I like both. I mean, I
Yeah.
can choose nothing.
Yeah, you can balance also, right?
Yeah.
But some students do like sports and ECA activities more. That can also be a thing. And another thing is, since you guys are the seniors of this school for this year, who do you guys look up to for SE advice or when you have a doubt?
I look up to my brother who has just passed grade 12 and I'm trying hard.
Yeah, so you ask your brother. And what about you, Ashit?
I look up to my older sister
Yeah.
because last year she appeared in SE examination from this same school, and she told me that there will be many ups and downs in this journey, but I should focus on studies and face the problems and move forward.
That's good, guys. That's very good that you guys are both pretty motivated. And what are your parents' thoughts like? Are they pressurizing you in home, or what's the case? What's the scenario there?
My parents aren't pressuring me to get good grades in SE, but they're suggesting me to get good grades and read more.
What about you?
Yeah, they are helping me in studies and they are helping me in like the household work also. And yeah.
So, since you guys have tuition from early in the morning to pretty late evening, afternoon, what do you think? What's your experience like?
It's pretty good, but
Do you find it stressful?
yes, I find it stressful, but it helps us in studies very much.
Yeah, it definitely helps in studying. And how do you guys feel about the fact that you guys will be getting a 3-month holiday? What is your plan for that?
I have many plans and I'm very happy about the 3 months holiday. I'm excited.
Definitely. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also very excited for the holidays. I plan in going outside the valley and having fun.
You guys, so you're planning to travel maybe, right?
Yes.
I think we're at the pretty end of our podcast for today, making it very short and simple. I'd like to ask, for the last question, I'd like to ask you guys if you have any advice or any suggestions to give our juniors or our viewers watching.
I do actually have advice for juniors. I would just tell them to stay calm and focus on your studies and don't get into distraction like mobile.
And like phone is a very big distraction for us right
Yes.
now. And what do you think?
As you said, I would also like to advise them to focus on studies and also take part in ECA and CCA
Activities.
activities. And
Yeah, that's a pretty
Yeah.
good suggestion you'd like to give. And I also feel like participating in ECA and CCA helps to free your mind from stress. For a while, you guys forget about the pressure and you guys have a good time with your friends. And I want to ask you something else. That is, how do you feel that you're going to separate from your friends this year? It's your last year.
Um,
What do you think, Adarsh?
I feel pretty sad, and
Mm-hmm.
I have to get along with my friend this year because we're going
This
apart.
is your last year.
Yes.
And you guys are also gonna move towards college. Even though this is the very beginning, you guys must have a sense of sadness in your heart that you guys will leave your friends and go. But I also feel like it's another part of life. You guys will be making new friends. You guys will be learning about moving on and letting go. And I think that's pretty much it for today. In the end, I'd like to say thank you so much to our viewers for watching, and we'll keep you updated, and we'll be coming on with new guests and new students every time. So please keep watching and have a good day. Bye bye.